Hey YouTube, this is Slodgeball and this will be my Raw review from the 17th of October 2011 and this Raw was a bit more like better. Yeah, like they didn't try and cram so much into it, but anyway, let's get on with it. Um John Laurinaitis comes out and delivers a promo. He announces the return of Jim Ross. However, not on the commentary, but in a match with John, like it's a tag team match with John Cena, and they're up against Michael Cole and Alberto Del Rio, where the winner of that match gets to pick the stipulation at Vengeance. There we go. It's the pay-per-view. What I think about this? Why would you have JR and Michael Cole in the main event? Like, 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 don't have them in the main event. Like, have them as a normal match with other superstars. Like, you're basically ruining your main event because you know it's gonna be ugly. Like neither of them have been like they're so good on commentary, and you put little Josh Matthews on there who's crap with King who can't carry it. Who King isn't very good himself, and you got the two best in the ring. Oh, anyway, and it looks to me John Laurinaitis was like trying to like turn face. Like he got so much heat last week, and then like look at Vicky Guerrero. Like she gets so much heat, and she keeps she works with that heat, and that's why she's one of the best heels in the business. And then you've got John Laurinaitis who's like trying to say, oh no, I want to do what's best for you, and like no. Who cares? You can have a heel general manager. That's the whole purpose of general managers. They're always heels. The good ones are heels because they completely con the faces of the company, and then like they have to, and then it makes it more exciting. But he's like, I want to make it best for the company. No, you just want to make it best for yourself. Anyway, let's get on with it. 6-man tag team match. Randy Orton, John Morrison, and Sheamus up against Cody Rhodes, Christian, and Mark Henry. Now, within 2 minutes of the match, Cody Rhodes gets attacked by Randy Orton, and they run off up near the technical producers. And then about 5 minutes later, the same thing happens with Sheamus and Christian. So you're left with John Morrison and Mark Henry. John Morrison went for like a flash kick off the rope, bounces himself off the rope. Henry catches him in midair, world's strongest slam, and there's your win. I'm looking. It would have been good. Morrison was the person left out there. It would have been good to have the Big Show in that match. Because of the fact that Henry and Big Show are in a match at Vengeance. But John Morrison was the left odd man out there, which was a bit funny. But anyway, moving on. Divas match. Eve versus Natalia. Eve gets the win with a moonsault off the top rope. I like Eve. I reckon her moveset is pretty good for the Divas division. She doesn't botch that much, and she's pretty well technical, so she can go out with the good Divas in the division. I'm happy that she's getting the title match now instead of Kelly, which is good. So but don't expect much because I think she, even though she did get the win, but it was over Natalia. That was good by WWE, by Eve getting a win whilst not losing Beth Phoenix's momentum. So kudos to them. They actually did something right. Next match you had The Miz versus CM Punk. But first you had Miz and Truth talking with a promo, saying how Punk always runs his mouth and can never back it up and blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden Triple H comes out and R-Truth and Triple H are at ringside. However, midway through the match, John Laurinaitis comes out and removes Triple H. And then during the commercial break, he starts talking about immigration problems, like because they crossed the border over to Mexico, and obviously he's an immigrant, and his passport was obviously not done up. It was probably a setup, and then you got stupid David Otunga with his little coffee mug and his ugly ass bloody blazer. Oh, it's not even a blazer. It's like one of those sweatshirts. He looks so goofy. He Oh, I'm a Harvard law graduate, and you dress like a little swine. Whatever. He annoys me. Lucky he's not wrestling. Anyway, on with the match. Punk wins with a roll up, and Awesome Truth then attack Punk after the match, which leads to all the referees coming out, and they give themselves up again. When they're walking out, Truth quickly runs around and delivers his finisher, the thing, whatever he does, and then so then he's like, oh no, I'm off, and then the Miz quickly runs in and delivers skull crushing finale, and then they move on. Anyway, next you had Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, and Vicky Guerrero come out for a promo. Vicky Guerrero, she's saying she's a goddess in Mexico because I don't know, the Guerrero family are very like that. The crowd, they just get more, and this group just gets more heat and more heat as the week goes on. Dolph Ziggler was saying that you've got the all-American American, and I'm the United States champion of America, which is much better than what you are, you like Mexican, and then Swagger sings the national anthem and gets interrupted, and then Zack Ryder comes out, and then they have a match. The match lasts probably 30 seconds, which is a bit, I was a bit, whoa, what, why did this happen? Like, Ryder gets the win with the Rough Rider basically instantly. I don't know what WWE's angle was on that. And then, Swagger and Ziggler were going to corner Ryder, but then all of a sudden Mason Ryan comes out and protects Ryder. But then, in the end, that just leads, and then obviously Ziggler and Mason Ryan had a scheduled match. So they wrestled, and Mason Ryan loses his cool after a while and gets disqualified. But it doesn't matter, he completely creamed Ziggler and Swagger. So that's probably like the 16th week in a row where Ziggler's like being buried in the ground. I'm surprised they didn't lose him through the mat. He just gets buried. So yeah, and then on with it, you had a couple of clips. You had Cole warming up, and then so the main event, Jim Ross and John Cena versus Michael Cole and Alberto Del Rio, where the winner gets to pick the stipulation at Vengeance. It was going to be ugly from the start when JR punches Michael Cole. It looked like a slap using your fist. And also, then Cole goes to the ground and like starts whining like a baby. So it's gonna be bad. JR ends up getting the win. I think he puts Cole in the ankle lock. I don't know. I can't remember. But I do remember after John Cena, Del Rio goes to try and attack John Cena. John Cena counters and does the AA on the mat, and then starts counting 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7. He gets up. Cena does a clothesline, then gets some steel steps and rams the steel steps into Alberto Del Rio and starts counting up to 10. And then he's like, for those of you that don't know, my choice for the match is going to be a last man standing match. So at Vengeance, it's John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio in a last man standing match for the WWE Championship. So that basically closed off Raw. Give it a 6.5 out of 10. It was not bad. I wouldn't, crave about. I wouldn't, Vengeance coming up this Sunday. WWE look like they're surviving. when I mean surviving, like, with all the drama that they've tried to put on the shows, they still keeping just enough for the actual pay-per-views, which is good. So I'll be doing my preview after I watch SmackDown as usual. Um, and obviously my review, I probably won't get my review up for a couple of days as I can't watch it live and I'll be at school. So I usually just get a download link and watch it. So anyway, not bad. Raw 6.5 out of 10. Comment on how you thought the show went. Did you enjoy it? Subscribe if you like, and Soldier Ball. See ya.